Right, hello Ali Grant.
Hi, Con.
How are you?
Good, thank you.
Good, good. Right, mate, so tell us, in August last year, so about 8 months ago, you had 2 pictures. Do you want to tell us about that?
Yeah, so we just had a new chaplain in school, and a new chaplain started at my school, and I've been praying for a while for a new chaplain who could be more up to date with how guys really connect with God nowadays, and also who is in touch with what God wants to do in the school. So while we were at Source Fire, I had 2 pictures in one night. The first one was of water just flooding the corridors of my school, waves and waves of it. And that really encouraged me because I felt like God actually had something for school.
Yeah.
And He did want to do stuff in the school, which was really encouraging. And then later that night I had another picture, which, and I'd forgotten about having the first one, but it was of my chaplain backing out of a rowing shed like this, with holding one end of a rowing boat, and the other end of the boat was hidden within the shed.
Yeah.
So all I could see was just him holding this boat, but obviously the boat was horizontal, and so what I got from that was that yes, he was carrying the boat, but there was someone helping him, or there was something helping him.
Yeah.
And so from that I got that God wanted to do stuff in my school, but He also needed someone to help the chaplain actually get something up so that God can, something that God can use to ride His presence.
Fantastic.
And that was really encouraging for me.
So you felt you had a real key role in this final year of school to kind of help set the foundations for what God's going to do in the future?
Yeah, I felt like that person could be me, but sort of having reflected on that now, I think that it's not necessarily me. I think it could be the whole group of guys at school, and it could just be almost the whole CU at school to support him.
Fantastic. So just briefly tell us, you met a lady this week, so you were speaking to the parents, some of the parents at school, and you met a lady who had a similar picture, didn't you? Do you want to tell us about that?
I had a bit of a chat with the parents or I did a talk at the parents' prayer evening, just about my experience at school and how my faith has sort of weathered school life, I suppose. I shared those 2 pictures with the parents, and at the end, one of the mums came up to me and said that she had also had quite similar pictures. But the weird thing was that when she had talked it through with a friend, that friend said, well, I think that's actually, or maybe could actually be to do with MTs or my school somehow.
Yeah.
She felt, okay, maybe that could be true. And just hearing my picture, and she put the 2 together, so that was quite encouraging to have to see that other people have had the same picture as me.
Amazing. That's fantastic, mate. That's so good. So if there's one word you would say to anybody who's at school and is a Christian at school, what would the one piece of advice be that you give them?
Well, I suppose as the talk that I gave was about my time at school and what's gotten me through, I think one word would be support, whether that support's a mentor, your friends, or just a youth group, because everything that you go through can be a challenge, but if you've got people there that have gone through the same thing or are going through the same thing, it's great to have that support, and you can sort of get through it together.
Fantastic. Good work, bud. Bless you lots. Bye.